This video is sponsored by Hex, Shards of Fate. The Dark Souls series is renowned for its challenging gameplay, interesting level design, and unorthodox PvP. The game allows you to summon in friendly phantoms to help, or be invaded by players trying to kill you. So, if you're going in blind to Dark Souls 3, you'll want to know just what you're getting into. Hi, this is Dash4Curse, and we're going to talk about how to engage in jolly cooperation or invasion. White phantoms are players who have put down their summon sign to help you out, but what they want is most likely determined by the summon sign location. If you see white summon signs by a bonfire, chances are they're here to assist you through to the next area, helping you knock out all your enemies on the way to the boss. In some places like the Pontiff's Bonfire in Irithyll, the white summon signs are most likely there to help you with a hotspot for hostile invasions. So what if you see a white summon sign in front of a boss door? You can be pretty sure they put their summon sign there because they want to fight the boss with you. If you summon them in and then go the other way, they're gonna be pretty upset. Gold phantoms, commonly known as Sun Bros, are members of the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. Effectively, they're the same to you as white summons, but gold. And they get a special covenant reward if they successfully help you. Because the Warriors of Sunlight are primarily a co-op covenant, often those with gold summon signs will be more experienced in fighting the area boss, since they have to grind for their covenant rewards. Now, keep that in mind when you're looking for a potential partner. Now, when you're summoning help for a boss, whether it's from a white or gold summon sign, it may be tempting to go in and fight shoulder to shoulder with your new allies. There's nothing wrong with that, but remember to let the summoned phantoms draw most of the aggro. You might feel bad letting your allies take so much punishment, but if you die first, they fail anyway. To join the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant, find the item in the Undead Settlement. The door is locked, but you can drop through a hole in the ceiling. Obviously, not every phantom is out there to be your friend. Some of them are out for your blood. Red phantoms will summon themselves into your world uninvited using red eye orbs, with the explicit goal of killing you to receive souls, embers, and covenant rewards. But what happens if you just want to 1v1 someone and have an honorable duel? That's what red summon signs are for. If you're ready and willing to have a duel to the death with another player, hit one of those red signs and get ready to fight. It's customary to have an emote ready for this. Generally, a summoned phantom will give you a courtesy bow before you fight, like touching gloves before a boxing match. Of course, showing honor in Dark Souls, it's always risky. A successful invasion under the Rosaria's Fingers Covenant rewards you with pale tongues that can be used to reallocate stats or change appearance, as well as the Covenant rewards. Find Rosaria in the Cathedral of the Deep. Purple phantoms are members of the Mound Maker's Covenant. If summoned, they can fight enemies in the area, attack you, and fight other phantoms. There's no particular benefit to summoning purple phantoms in terms of progressing in PvE. Their ultimate goal is still to kill you, and they can't help you with bosses. However, purple phantoms are a fun sort of PvP because they'll often help you with a few tough mobs just waiting for the right moment to betray and backstab you. The metagame here is to see how much help you can get out of them and try to betray them when it's most advantageous to you. Playing the game with this tenuous alliance in place makes things much more interesting, especially with a variety of other phantoms already battling it out. To join the Mount Maker's Covenant, you'll need to find a special hollow manservant in the Undead Settlement and climb into the cage on his back. Blue phantoms are players who have been automatically summoned into your game by the Covenant of choice. Members of the Blue Sentinels are defenders of other players. They're automatically summoned when a Way of Blue Covenant member is invaded, and you'll find the 2 NPCs near the Halfway Fortress bonfire to join the Blue Sentinels Covenant. Your job is to protect other players from invading phantoms. Now, alternatively, if you're trying to just get through the game in PvE and don't want to be bothered by invasions, equip the Way of Blue to have phantoms come in to your defense. You'll still have to fight the invader, but at least you can go 2-on-1. The Way of Blue Covenant item is given to you by Emma in the Cathedral of Highwall in Lothric. Members of the Blades of the Dark Moon work the same in almost every way as the Blue Sentinels, but Blades have a particularly strong attachment to defending against invaders from the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. That means if you join the Blades, you're gonna see a lot of Irithyll. This is one of the most difficult covenants to find, as it requires you to walk on an invisible path from the rotating elevator in Anor Londo. The previously mentioned Aldrich Faithful Covenant automatically sends members as invaders to destroy players around Anor Londo Cathedral. Your objective here is simple enough. Get warped into a game, find the game's host, and kill them. Human dregs are the Covenant's reward item you'll get for completing a successful invasion. The Covenant isn't difficult to find, aside from it being behind an invisible wall in Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. The Watchdogs of Farron Covenant does the same thing as Aldrich Faithful, but instead of defending Anor Londo, they defend the area of Farron Keep. You'll obtain Wolf's Blood Swordgrass for a successful invasion. To find this Covenant, look for a huge ladder sitting in the middle of Farron Keep Swamp. It will be surrounded by leeches. With this, you're ready to start playing PvP in Dark Souls 3. There is much still to be learned about strategy and builds, but now if you see a summon sign or want to invade someone's game, you know what to do and hopefully what not to do. As always, this is Dash for Kerr saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game. This video was brought to you by Hex, Shards of Fate, the digital strategy card game for PC. Register for free and learn more by using the link in the description.